Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice and welcome to our daily reading. Hope you're doing well. Let's have a look and see what's going on for you at the time you find this video, what the day is about for you. Your weekly reading is out, so feel free to check that out if you want to have a look. I think, if I remember, I'll link it in this description of this video. Something new I've done is create memberships for you guys, so that's on offer. You can join the channel. You have access to exclusive perks. You got different levels. If that's something you want to get involved with, no pressure, of course. And it's just going to be added content, added types of readings, or different kind of live opportunities. I just have to maximize my time, guys, the best way I can. That's the best way I could think of, okay? Okay, so all that being said, thank you all for your continued support. Everything you do is appreciated. You don't have to be a member to be appreciated. You know that. You should know that, okay? So let's see what's going on for my subscribers at the time they watch this video, what the daily energy and advice is. Okay, and our oracle energy and advice for the day for my subscribers. Yeah, definitely check out your weekly. It was a really interesting one, and I think it gave confirmation to a lot of people, hopefully. All right. Okay, so let's see what we have. First card representing the influence of the past on our current situation. What has happened before, what is happening as you're coming into the day or coming into the reading. The Fool, very nice. Fresh start, new beginning, clean slate, come on. Taking a leap of faith on something, just taking a chance, just going for it. And it involves a big change. It's a new beginning, okay? And it's something where you're following your heart. It doesn't necessarily make sense to choose this path. You don't necessarily know how to explain it to other people. It just feels right for you, and all the signs and symbols and synchronicities you're experiencing have been pointing you in this direction. It feels right for you, and you're trusting that, taking a chance on it. Okay, that's the Fool energy, hoping for the best. In today's energy, well, that's interesting. We have the Devil, and this can be obsessive thinking. It's also an energy of, if you're just getting started with something, it's an energy of getting in too deep too fast, okay? So for today's energy, it's important to slow down, especially if you're starting something new. Keep a balance in mind. Yes, there's a lot to do. Yes, there's a lot to learn, a lot of fun to be had, or a lot of money to be made, or, you know what I mean? But this is just saying, think long term. You want this to be sustainable. You don't want to burn the candle at both ends and then you're out of candle. You know what I mean? You don't want to go too fast, do too much, and then you get sick, for example, because you're overrunning yourself, and then you fall behind. Everything you've done so far gets lost, for example, right? Okay, so it's just things to be mindful of. And it's also an energy with the Fool and the Devil. Be careful of the people around you. Make sure people aren't trying to take advantage of you, because someone might be looking at you thinking you're a bit foolish or a bit naive, or they're trying to take advantage of your positive nature, your optimism, the fact that you do see the best in people, you do hope for the best. They're trying to take advantage of that somehow, capitalize on it somehow. So just be very, very careful. Don't just go trusting, especially if it's promises, bonds, contracts, commitments, okay? Things you agree to. Don't just go agreeing to things and hoping for the best. This is something where you're going to have to sit down, get realistic about it, ask the questions that need to be asked, make sure you understand what is asked of you and what you can expect, okay, before you agree to anything. Because this energy of someone just kind of taking advantage is the best way I can put it. When things are going well, you're excited, you're hopeful, you want to get going, and they're trying to use that to their advantage somehow, right? Either giving you something to do and you don't ask the questions, and before you know it, you're in too deep. They gave you the worst part of it, or they gave you the most difficult, the most challenging part of it, or terms and conditions weren't agreed before you said yes to helping them somewhere, or, you know what I mean? Where things are going, we have the Six of Swords. And yeah, this is just saying think long term, make it sustainable, have a balanced approach. Make your choices, okay? But think long term and make it sustainable is the best way I can put it. Oh my God, look at it. Look at the oracle we get. 39, longevity. With the chrysanthemum. Think long term. There's something happening. You're either getting a boost of energy, a boost of money, a boost of confidence, a boost of hope and optimism. You've achieved something, and new doors have opened to you. There's a lot that's on offer. There's a lot that's possible. Everything is possible with the full energy. And it's important not to lose yourself, right? To just keep your vision in mind. And even if you don't have a specific vision at this point in time, because you're just getting started with something, just try to know what your end goal is, or try to have in mind the kind of life you want to live, or the kind of work you want to do and how you want it to make you feel, or what you want to get out of it, right? Even if you don't have a specific career path in mind at this point in time, because you're still learning, right? Just know, you know what, I want to be in a career that it makes me feel good, it makes me feel fulfilled, it pays me well, it's fair, and it inspires me, and it changes every day. Or I want to be in a career where I want it to be reliable, I want to know exactly what it is I'm expecting from 1 month to the next, and so on and so forth, what my career progression is, and so on and so forth. Because then out of the sea of options that's available to you, you know which ones to pick to take you where you want to go, as opposed to getting lost in everything, trying to do everything, trying to do too much at the same time, and nothing really sticks, okay? Or quite frankly, getting yourself on a path that is not really what you wanted, but by the time you figure out it's not what you wanted, you've already agreed to it, committed to it, because someone kind of nudged you in that direction somehow. So let's see, 39. I'm going to read you from the book. My green thumb came only as a result of the mistakes I made while learning to see things from the plant's point of view. Look at that. A phase in which trust, completion, a sense of belonging, and peace has been reached is signified by the appearance of chrysanthemums. Deeper intimacy in relationships is highlighted, and you may want to explore this area of your life as a long-term commitment needs attention. A cycle of learning is coming to an end, or you now have all the facts you require. Creative blocks, melancholy, and weak boundaries are challenges, okay? So, well, that tells you everything. Think long term. Whatever it is you're starting at this point in time, make it long lasting, okay? It can be easy and very tempting to just go with it, to just be in the moment, but there's a lot of potential that you're working with right now. So that's where we have to stay focused and become the magician, right? Next level over from the fool, where we use that to our advantage as opposed to being used or being taken advantage of. Do you see what I mean? So let's see. Fortune cookie for the day for my subscribers. We have travel, long distance communication will open up your life, exciting experiences for singles, and career advancement for others. So there's movement, there's travel, there's action, there's change. There's things opening up to you, multiple at the same time, okay? Or one big new direction opening up to where everything's new, you have no idea what to expect. Positive work outcomes, consistent efforts will bring you rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. And again, it's like, think long term. If you have come into a lot of money, for example, and you're going, oh, I want to go buy that house with 15 bedrooms. I don't really need 15 bedrooms, but I'm feeling so great and I have the money. And I've always, I've always imagined what it would be like to live in a house with 15 bedrooms, right? And it's like, you're in that moment of happiness and joy and having and feeling like, you know what, this is good, this is sad, I have a lot of money, right? But then a few months down the line, the money runs out, you can't afford to keep that place, and then you have to sell it, and then there's a whole mess, and then do you see what I mean? Whereas it's like, yes, enjoy yourself a little bit, absolutely, but again, make it realistic and long lasting, okay? Think long lasting, longevity, okay? If you're getting started with someone in a new relationship, yes, you could not show up for work for 2 weeks and just spend your time with that person, not even leave the house or the bedroom. You could do that, but then what's going to happen when you have to go back to real life, or things fizzle out and it just turns out maybe it wasn't supposed to just be a physical relationship, but because that's all you did, after that it's a case of, well, I have to go back to life now, real life, and my job and my responsibilities and all that, and all of a sudden you haven't really spent the time to develop further connection. And it happens, right? But this is just saying if you want it to last, just make sure that you put things in place to where it is sustainable. Okay, same thing with a job, same thing with starting a new project, same thing with starting a new collaboration with anyone, a company or a person or whatever. Don't do too much too fast. Don't agree to everything from the go. Keep your, I just get this sense of like kid in the candy store, big opportunities here for you, and that's great. But it's saying use it, don't let it use you up, okay? Pace yourself. Pace yourself, do things properly, one thing at a time, one step at a time. Yes, be excited, you should be excited, but just think long term, okay? So there you go. That's what I have for us today. Hope it helps you. Let me know how you resonate with the reading if you do. But yeah, I hope this helps you. Have a great day. Have a great week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.